Good morning, class. Today we are going to start our fourth chapter in business study, which is business services. Here in this chapter, we will discuss about the different type of business services. In the first chapter, we have seen what is the meaning of service, and also we have seen there are three types of sector: primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector or service sector. So service sector, what is the meaning of service sector? Service sector is that sector which provides support to the primary and secondary sector. Here we will discuss it in detail. So first of all, we are going to discuss the meaning of service sector. So service sector include commercial firms engaged in banking, communication, transport, insurance, warehousing, etc. The service sector constitute the basic infrastructure which is must for a smooth flow of business activities. In the recent past, the role of service sector in the Indian economy is growing faster than agriculture and industry. A variety of services are available to meet changes of economy and the requirement of investors. The significance of service sector is gaining momentum and it has become a major thrust area in the field of business. So we have already discussed it in chapter number 1 that there are different type of services like banking services, insurance services, communication services, transportation services, and these services are very essential for the growth of an economy. Clear? If you want to grow the economy of the country, then you will have to develop your service sector. Without service sector, your economy cannot be grown. ठीक है बेटा? And we know it very well that in our GDP, the maximum contribution is coming from service sector. Earlier it was from primary sector, but now the maximum contribution in the GDP is from service sector. Clear? I think it should be clear to you because it is very common topic, service sector, and we have already discussed it in chapter number 1. Now, what are the characteristics of services? So there are some common characteristics of services. First one is it is intangible. What is the meaning of intangible? Intangible means which cannot be seen or touched, and it is very true that you cannot see the service or you cannot touch the service, you can only feel it. Clear? And we cannot find out the quality of service before taking it. One can find out the quality only after experiencing it. So supplier must try to offer good quality service to customer so that they demand them again for experiencing them. And here one more thing is given, that quality of the service can be measured only after experiencing it or after taking it. Before taking service, we cannot measure its quality. Clear? It is very common part. Second one is lack of homogeneity. Services have to be performed each time according to the demand and expectation of each customers. Same services may be provided differently by different service providers. For example, the banking service provided by nationalized bank are quite different from the banking service provided by private sector or foreign bank. Second thing is lack of homogeneity. Homogeneity means similarity. So same service cannot be performed to the each customer. ठीक है, आप हर कस्टमर को एक जैसी सर्विस प्रोवाइड नहीं कर सकते, ये वेरी करेगी कस्टमर टू कस्टमर. In fact, service is provided according to demand of the customer. ठीक है, एग्जाम्पल डॉक्टर. Suppose we are going to doctor and we are suffering from fever, then doctor will give us different medicine, and there is another person who is having headache or stomach ache, then doctor will treat him differently. He will not give the same medicine or same service as given to the first person which was suffering from fever. Next is inventory. The main feature of service is that services are consumed at the same time when they are produced, so there is no need to maintain inventory or stock of services. If services is not consumed immediately, then it is a total loss. For example, vacant seat in a cinema hall. Yes, it is very common thing that you will have to consume the service at the same time when it is providing. If you are not consuming it at the same time, then what will happen? You will not be able to take it or consume it further. Simply it cannot be restored. आप सर्विसेज को हम रीस्टोर नहीं कर सकते. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वैकेंट सीट इन सिनेमा हॉल. सिनेमा हॉल में यदि कोई वैकेंट सीट है, खाली सीट है, और यदि उस समय उस शो को वहाँ पे कोई नहीं देख रहा है, तो वो जो सर्विस है वो सर्विस लैप्स हो जाएगी, आप उसको इन फ्यूचर सेव नहीं कर सकते. नेक्स्ट इज नॉन ट्रांसफरेबिलिटी. सर्विसेज कैन नॉट बी सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम द provider. These are produced and consumed at the same place only. For example, we cannot separate the medical service provided by a doctor from the doctor. Doctor and his service are inseparable. Similarly, it applies to lawyers, chartered accountants, etc. Clear? And सर्विसेज एंड सर्विस प्रोवाइडर बोथ आर इनसेपरेबल. हम दोनों को एक दूसरे से अलग नहीं कर सकते. डॉक्टर की सर्विस डॉक्टर ही प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, जबकि लॉयर की सर्विस लॉयर प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं. सो सर्विसेज आर नॉन ट्रांसफरेबल एंड इनसेपरेबल. नेक्स्ट इज कस्टमर्स पार्टिसिपेशन और इन्वॉल्वमेंट. यस, इट इज ऑल्सो वेरी necessary that the person receiving service should be involved. If he is not involved, then the company or person cannot provide its services. To experience the service, the participation of the customer is essential. For example, telephone company provide telephone service, but to use this service, customer has to make or receive the call. Yeah, this is a very good example. If telephone company is calling you, it means for giving any information, it means it is providing you some services, but at the same time you should be present there or available there to take that call. If you are not present there to take that call, then company will not be able to provide you service. So participation or involvement of customer is very necessary. So beta, these were some characteristics or features of services. Next topic we will discuss in next class. If you have any doubt, then you can ask. Thank you so much.